What it do, YouTube? Going on a little walk. I did cardio today at the gym, but it was like I ain't really worked today. So I told myself after I wanted to take a little relaxed day and just chill. I've been putting in so much work, and that doesn't mean like, oh, I'm putting in work, so I deserve a rest. I just felt it in me just chill today, relax. As soon as I said that too, I got like 3 jobs for tomorrow. Then somebody, when I got home and I was laying down, another job called in. So I was like, we stacked up tomorrow. But it was even without that, regardless of that, I just felt like I needed to chill. And we don't go too much on feelings or anything, but just being aware with yourself and just knowing what your body needs, what your mind needs. Just be open to them signs. Be open. Just be aware. Be aware for yourself. Be aware of your surroundings. Because if you're not aware with that, how you gonna know what the right people to keep around you? What's gonna be beneficial to you to get the money you want to get? What's gonna be beneficial to you to get the type of females you want to get? Like anything as a man, the little basic necessities and the things that we want that might not be too basic to others, but basic to us. Just whatever's the things you need. One of the things I need is a haircut, my boy. I'm gonna end up cutting this, my boy. I think it's time to cut it down, go low. Starting to warm up out here in Florida. It was cold for like a brief second, whatever winter we get as in Florida. But just want to get on here and talk, because I've been consistent on all my other social media platforms, but I don't know what it is with YouTube. It's different. I don't want to just be on here rambling and talking, but maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe this is just where I get off these thoughts and just clear my mind and just come on here whether somebody's watching or not, because eventually I'm gonna get rolling and I'm gonna have something to speak about. So I'm just putting this out there. I'm just not, you feel me, making no excuses for myself. Just posting, just getting on here, pressing record, and get into it. I was thinking about some game. I'm wondering, dang, I don't really have too much game, but I've always had game. And I was like, what can I credit that to? Like, I don't really have nobody who ever walked up to me and told me, oh, Marcus, this is how you do this, and this is how you do that. And due to that guidance, I was able to get game. I've gotten bitches before. I've never had a problem with females. I've been able to crack a bitch. I've been married. I fuck with bitch. I've done, you feel me, all little guideline, crack a bitch on the first night. Like, or take 3 months to crack a bitch. Like, it's been all of that. Like, we've done all of that. So I don't know. I was trying to think, where did I get that from? Like, nobody's really giving me game, yeah, but I've seen game. And that's what I was thinking. Like, a lot of the time, like, I'm a visual learner. I'm not you got to sit there and tell me. If I see you doing something and I get to just analyze what you're doing, that's how I pick up. Like, that's how I've been able to pick up what I do in life, whether it's with work, whether it was with sports when I was younger, really much anything. Like, if I just can sit there and watch you, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna do it. So I was like, that's where I got my game from. I ain't have nobody really speaking to me or putting it, but I've had people with game around me, whether it was my biological father. He never really hit any. For the times I was around him and the brief moments I would be around him, I'd see like how he move. I've seen him bag females. I've seen how he interact with females, whether it's my mom or just really other people, because him and my mom weren't really together that long. But even other people like my uncle or certain cousins, you feel me? Like, I just seen how they move, see what works, see what doesn't work. I've been around people who don't have no game, and see how they move and how that don't work for them. And I'm like thinking, I'm like, damn, that's where I got my game from. Ain't nobody really sit there and sit me down and be like, this is how you're supposed to do it. It's really about who I had around me. And that was the idea for a video I have, is just whether it is with game, whether it is with what you want to do in life, you got to watch who you surround yourself with. If you surrounding yourself with motherfuckers who don't get no bitches, don't get no money, what you think you gonna do? Like, not everybody could be Iverson and just carry their freaking team to the finals. Even though he carried their team to the finals, he got gentleman sweep. So it's like, imagine Iverson was on, imagine it was vice versa. Kobe was on the, you feel me, the Sixers, and AI was on the Lakers. It'd be a whole different ballgame. So it's like, he couldn't control that, but you can control who you have around your life. You can control, and you gotta, like I was saying earlier, you gotta be aware with your personnel and who you keep around you and what you do with yourself. Because me being able to be around people, like a lot of my family from New York is from Harlem. So just being in that environment and understanding, there's things that I have in my subconscious that I just use to this day that I would never like really understand why I do things the way I do things. But if I would have grew up anywhere else, maybe I wouldn't have the game I have. Because I'm not the tallest. I'm damn sure not the tallest. I'm not the strongest. I don't have the most money. I have good looks. I can't even say I don't have the best looks. I got good looks. I look good. And this is off no haircut, no nothing, looking crazy. I look good. So I can't really go that far. But for you, I'm 5'8". So it's like, all you people who are going to be 6 foot and taller, like 6 feet taller. Bro, I used to be, as a kid, when I used to get more compliments, and I used to have freaking, feel me, some dark shit, but it's like, all my babysitters used to molest me and stuff. All the older babysitters, all the freaking, you feel me, females used to be around me. My little short ass, they wanted to fuck with me. And it's just based off charisma. It's based off how I carry myself, how the confidence I always had in myself, and just how I moved, and just understanding from my family members and how they carry themselves and the confidence they carry themselves. I'm like, girl, I'm part of that bloodline. I'm part of them. So I should be able to walk around and be able to do the same thing. And that's how I always carried myself. So big thing I can tell y'all for advice is, watch who you be around with. Know most of y'all will come here and be on the internet for game and how to get females and how to just be successful and fucking bitches and stuff like that. Bro, watch who you be around. Watch whether it's your freaking parents either too. If you seen your pops don't get no respect from your mom, or your mom left your dad, or you don't know, but he like, or you grow up and find out, oh damn, mom left dad for another man and stuff like that. Figure out why the fuck he was moving like that, and figure out what not to do. No disrespect to your peoples, but you don't want to carry that going. You got to kill them little weaknesses in your bloodline. And it's even with your friends. Like, if your friends ain't getting to nothing, if your friends, you ain't never like been out and be like, damn, like if all my homies from back in the day, I either alley-oop something, or they just had it themselves. They ain't need no alley-oops. They could go down a break and just, you feel me, create off themselves. And those are the type of people I like to be around. That's the only type of people I would be around, because it's like, you ain't about to be player hating on me because I know how to move how I need to move. So big thing is just being aware of who you carry yourself, how you carry yourself, and who you carry yourself with, like who you be with, who you move with. Like, don't just be out here with no lanes, because then you're going to be that, if you rocking around with 5 lanes, you're going to be that 6th one. So just move, my peoples. My boys, like, I want so much out of life, and I've learned like what I have to sacrifice and what I have to take out of my life to get where I need to get. And simple thing with just my diet, like crumble cookie, all that little like me getting high and shit like that. And I'm not saying you gotta stop smoking weed, but for me, I get the munchies like a bitch. I could be doing so good on the fucking deficit, and as soon as I smoke, get high, stay up too late, what I'm gonna do? Crack open them crackers, eat them freaking popcorn, eat whatever. It could be even healthy food. You gonna overeat it. You not in a deficit no more. It don't matter how good the food is, how healthy it is. If you're not in a deficit, you ain't gonna lose that fat. You ain't gonna get shredded. And I'm learning, like, what do I want? Do I want to be shredded? Do I want to get that, you feel me, that social status from what you get from being ripped and being under 15% body fat? I'm about 18 right now. And even when I was like, the lowest I've probably been was like 14, 15% body fat. And that's not even anything. That's whatever, due to freaking social media standards, not in the world, because that is great for the world. But just social media standards, that's nothing. And the type of energy I get and how it switch up for you when you do things like that, I could only imagine when I get to 12, 10%, 8% body fat. That's the goal. I keep setting myself short. I keep saying under 15. We got to be more precise with my goals. It's 8 to 10. 8 to 10. Hit 6 if I have to, just to really, even though that's not healthy, but just to show myself, like, I could really take it there. And it's all about discipline and knowing what you got to take out, knowing what you got to put in, and just being aware. Keyness to this video is being aware and just understanding what it is going to take, what you want to take from what you've been through, who you've been with. Just know what to take, know what to leave out. And you're going to get everything you need, my boys. Hope this video helped you out. Hopefully I'm going to be more consistent with these videos. I'm going to keep on, even if I'm rambling, even if I'm over here, over there. I'm putting the videos out. I'm moving. Coming for these YouTube streets. Coming for them YouTube cheeks. Be here.